Yo, what up, what up? This is Romy Mac. Welcome to 2 Cents, where we talk about any and everything and give our 2 cents. Hot show today. A few things that happened this week. Of course, Tristan and Chloe stuff. Y'all need to calm down, stop getting all involved in their bullshit, because it ain't got nothing to do with you. Y'all laughing at Chloe, and some of y'all walking around looking like Chloe, right? Damn, now you've been getting messed around on for the longest, and you're doing that bullshit. But that's neither here nor there. I digress. But let me get my family on the line. My big sis, my big bro. I'm talking about none other than Sugar Booger and Karumbe. Yo, what's happening, man? Ain't shit. Talk that talk, man.
Did he take him from a woman? Like wasn't he messing around with her when he married? Like, I don't know if you think you're gonna get done any better because of your last name, but yeah. No, he's gonna go for here. That was the case. So all you put that dog in him, he should have known better. Especially if you got him to mess with somebody else. So.
Yes, sir. Well, Eb, you being the woman of the show, how did you feel when you saw it and knowing what you know about everything?
I didn't know what happened?
Chloe's boyfriend right now, Tristan Thompson, player for the Cleveland Cavaliers. TMZ showed a video of him and like two other girls. Some two girls were like fondling him and whatnot. And, you know, Chloe just dropped the baby. Yesterday, day before yesterday, or something like that. Basically, he was caught cheating. Messing around on Chloe two weeks before. 2 weeks before she gave birth. And this is my personal. This is my Well, I'm sorry. Let me let you go. You know, there I go again. I'm trying to go into something else. But yeah, knowing that, Eb, and what was your thoughts? What are your thoughts on it?
I'm not too familiar with it. All I know is that the video also nasty. They showed us a recent video like that. That's not something that's going on before they got together. Like started to kind of think he was cheating. It's funny the video was posted right around the time that that's crazy.
Yeah, it
always seems like right before delivery after baby,
it's highly unfortunate that they're going through this issue, but honestly, no one gives a damn. They really don't care. I mean, it's just I mean, to be honest, social media don't really care about you per se. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know this now. Like, folks on social media, it's just a joke. It's a meme. Everybody's always looking for the next meme. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you have a family that's like, that always puts themselves in the limelight, and you know, they're very successful at doing whatever, you know, they consider themselves to be doing to make the amount of money that they make. Any chance to bring them down, of course, people are gonna hop on board. You know what I'm saying, to do that. And you know, this thing will go by. I mean, do we not remember? I don't know. I know Chloe got with some guy. I don't know if it was I don't know if it was Trina. I mean, I know she took some guy or was messing with some guy that was dealing with Trina at the same time. I don't know if that was James Harden or if that was Kenya Martin, but one of the two. I know that she was trying to rap with. So I mean, I'm not saying I don't do that karma shit. Like, what goes around comes around, because bad things happen to good people. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say that it's one of those. It's just one of those things where the social media is gonna eat this shit up. They're gonna eat this alive, you know. So we just gotta let it run its course, and you know, it's conversation piece. You know, it doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't change my life. Doesn't change yours, but it just makes you like, oh wow, you know, he would do that right before, you know what I'm saying, they had, you know, she had birth. But other than that, that's really it.
Yeah, we are not. You know what?
Yeah, it's a shame, but oh whatever. They will be okay.
That's his name. I don't follow the Kardashians and that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but so I mean, this thing will blow over. We will all be like, you know, the usual. We're just gonna let this shit ride, and we'll move on. We'll go back to our normal lives. Besides, I mean, we got shit going on at Starbucks that needs something pulled to the attention. Personally, about the Starbucks thing, and this is only me. I'm not saying it's like something doesn't need to be done, but for those that do shop at Starbucks and are recurring, I would say customers, because I don't do coffee. I'm not really a coffee drinker. I'm more tea, and I make my own green tea. Get some honey, some ginger, you dig, with like a lemon, like frozen lemon cube put in there. I'm not really I'm not a Starbucks, you know, it's not my forte. So but as a video, you know, a video went viral about these two black kids being arrested and pushed out of Starbucks when they were waiting for their friend to get there. And you know, as they're being arrested and pushed out, there are white customers there. Like, why are they being pushed out? I watched them. They didn't do anything. You know, I wait for my friends somebody tweeted after that and was like, I wait for, you know, my friends all the time, the same way, you know, at Starbucks. And I don't know, you know, and then like, again, of course, the many civil rights leaders of today, the TIs, the Killer Mikes, the Angela Rise, of course, they feel like, you know, they want to boycott Starbucks. I was already on the boycott of Starbucks because they don't get my money. Starbucks don't get my money. You dig? So, I mean, I'm glad everybody else is now need a reason to come on board with not giving money to Starbucks, because I don't think Starbucks is that great. That's just me. But I know a lot of people, you know, you coffee fiends, you love your Starbucks.
I like to break up for why the black person being that particular location. Yes, they should apologize for that. Whoever boss was, whoever the barista was, you want to apologize. But that person did it on their own. That has nothing to do with corporate. You know, yeah, corporate can apologize, whether it's sincere or not, I don't care. But the person that did that, you could put that apologize. And she shouldn't be working anymore. If you goddamn scared about somebody making points on Facebook, you goddamn scared of a black person sitting around doing nothing, you need to find a job and work from home. You know, it's just not enough work there. I heard from my boyfriend, I'm not on it like that. To boycott all the, just, you know, think about how much we boycott somebody says. So we wouldn't be having a lot of things right now. You know? Yeah.
So Jeffrey, you gonna stop drinking Starbucks you know, tomorrow?
Yeah, you know, like I don't even want to be like it's corporate jobs will follow and stuff like that. And you know that for a fact, like I was saying, and but then you say you don't care if it was sincere or not, and they give a fuck. That's the whole point.
She's not okay. You know the purpose of it. You got it. People keep doing it. That person needs to be held accountable. That one person needs to be held for an example needs to be made out of her. By corporate making an apology on her behalf, that's not setting an example. That isn't.
Just heard in the situation, the police could have just been like, all right, they stuff off of whatever she was telling this guy. All right, then, whatever, man. I don't care. Corporate always apologize.
Yeah. And that's why people feel they're doing because don't apologize. Don't give a shit. That's like that's
You believe they do because
I'm a corporate. I'm like, you know what? But this shit, you know, you're that stuff. You want to apologize?
They corporate don't back there. They doing it because that's the way they fucking feel.
It's not like corporate is telling her, like, yeah, come on, stop. So, yeah, corporate is telling her to do that. She did her own free will.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So she is the one. Corporate needs to get on her. She needs to apologize for it. Yeah,
You ain't gonna apologize, it looks bad, or
She needs to get fired.
they get all fucking bitches,
She
man.
needs to be fired.
Like when somebody in the airport throws somebody in Japan, they fucking the military apologize.
So let me tell you, there's a guy that just killed a girl over here with his face. So you think the whole Air Force is apologizing to her family? Because that's something that this guy did? The guy had to do it.
Somebody did it.
The guy had to do it. They're not, what did I say? We don't talk to the military anymore.
The military
The guy had to kill somebody.
They do the very boycott area. They do that. They don't stop over there.
Stop supporting the military. That's just like I said. The government's going to stop supporting the military and giving them money because of one incident that somebody did.
This is the same shit in Japan. They don't. The people over there don't trust us because of
But we still there.
the military. Yeah, but we apologize to her though. The fuck out of here, man. That's $1 million fucking business. You don't own no fucking corporate shit. All of them do the same shit.
We do not boycott it, period.
All of them do the same thing.
Yeah.
That one person does not speak for all of Starbucks. She does not in Starbucks. She does not speak for them.
I just feel,
Don't get me fired.
I'm like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? It's been a few companies, you know, they tried to compare it like to the H&M thing. They tried to compare it to, you know.
They got an ass.
Yeah. Just the whole, you know, the Starbucks thing is it's an ongoing thing. And I honestly don't feel like they're gonna care if black people stop buying their product. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it matters. Like, so announcing saying let's boycott Starbucks, I don't really think that.
I don't even think black people really mess with Starbucks like that.
That's what and that's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, I'm not playing the stereotype or anything like that. I know for me, I'm not really a coffee drinker, so I definitely don't.
You know, we rather fuck with Krispy Kreme than
Bruce. In the words of Bruce, Krispy Kreme. You got to have it. You gotta have it, man. But Krispy Kreme, yes, he's right. Krispy Kreme will make you wreck your car. When the hot light is on, it's time to ride. Yeah.
Oh man.
But what else is popping, man? Yeah, so the thing went viral. And so let me ask both of y'all's. Are you willing to truly not go to like a particular place who mistreat a particular group, namely in this situation, black people? Or do you have like the do you have the mindset and I would say the discipline to not go to, like, I don't know, let's just say, I don't know, they started treating people bad at a gas tank. Would you like stop using gas or some shit, like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna just walk to work? Or
I mean, if it was a certain, like, as many gas places as they are, then yeah, you could just find them.
Or like, let's just say we found out that Popeyes was treating people like shit. Could you stop eating Popeyes?
Nigga, look how they do it. Popeyes got that damn lady on TV.
Nah.
I
Or
can deal without Popeyes. I don't give a fuck about no damn Popeyes.
yeah, so like, let's just say EA Sports said they don't want niggas playing their game. You think motherfuckers will stop playing Madden?
No, I don't fuck with EA anyway. They bother me. That's what I'm saying.
Like, what if John Madden come?
Crazy though, you made that, you stay that. But like, I noticed something about like gamers. If it take them a while, but they fucking shitted on what's they thing, the Star Wars. EA made Star Wars. They shitted on them. EA been going through hell right now, man.
Yeah, they just need to bring back NBA. Bring back NBA Street. They need NBA Street Volume 4, and they'd be all right.
Nah, man, they were making that pay to win type shit. The EA, they were like doing those like random supposedly loops, but you could pay for better stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it was with their Star Wars game and whatever is it Destiny, some other shit. So I guess like the gaming community is fucking them over right now. They like fuck them, they don't buy your shit. So EA probably ain't gonna be around long. They'll probably get bought out for being fucking assholes.
Like Tony Russ.
Yep.
Tony Russ ain't getting bought out. Yeah, if there's a place that's, I know it's discriminating against like black people, I won't go there. I'll find somewhere else to go.
Like what? Like I mean, I went through that incident, and I think we talked about it on the show when I went home to like Virginia and Maryland for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I went to the nail store. I took my daughters to like the nail shop, right? And of course, then they were there for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Nobody comes up and asks them if they need help with anything or anything like that. Black lady was sitting down. I guess she was already been seen and stuff like that. So she was just waiting for her daughter, I think, to get done. But yeah, my girls are in there. My little queens, they're in there, and they're like trying to find the nail color. And that scent inside the damn nail salon. Jeez, but yeah, they're trying to get their nail color, and no one approaches them. The manager's there, he's working on somebody's feet in the fucking back, and then this white woman comes in. I'll be right with you. And I'm like, okay, all right, motherfucker. Okay, so I'm already like, I'm on edge right now because my girls, they didn't recognize them being there, like they're not people or some shit, or like they felt like they were gonna like shaft them on like money or something like that. And it's probably based off a previous experience of which people that look like the same color as us coming in there, but you still got a job to do. You still got a business. You know what I'm saying? Treat the customers as they should be treated. So they were gonna sit there. They said, I asked them if they wanted to sit there. They said yeah. It was gonna be like a 30-minute wait. So me, I'm like, I know there's another nail spot in this mall. So I walked down and I noticed another one. There's nobody waiting. And I asked them, I said, come on, we leaving. And that's what you do. Same premise, Eb. When we feel like our money is not being appreciated, we can take it elsewhere. But we all have like those things that we rely upon, and those companies that we like, go to. Like for instance, all you pizza lovers and all you that like discounts for your pizza. It's hard, I'm pretty sure it was hard for some of them to be like, no, I'm not eating Papa John's because Papa John's doesn't really want to support the whole idea of the NFL, people kneeling in the NFL. For folks that are, for folks that have equal rights, what I'm saying, or draw attention to the idea of having equal rights for people. And he goes on Twitter saying, about his NFL sales going down, and everybody was just upset. I mean, I personally, I'm glad he dropped the NFL for those, for the coupons, because Pizza Hut, I want that stuffed crust for a discount anyway. I got to have it, man. I got to have it, and I hope nobody at Pizza Hut say shit, because I want to eat stuffed crust. And right now, you have the best stuffed crust. So Pizza Hut, I don't care if you don't like niggas. I don't give a fuck. I want you to not say anything right now. Stay the fuck. Stay the fuck off of social media so we can continue to eat.
We eat Papa John's. We stopped eating it. And we went over to Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
After that whole shit went down, man, they got no business.
Yep. We want that motherfucking stuffed crust with the bacon bits in that motherfucker.
All I want is that garlic, man, that garlic butter.
What's happening, man? Come on now. Does Pizza Hut still sell that pasta shit? You remember they used to get this big box and they used to have like two pastas? Come on now.
In a pasta box with a pizza on the side.
Yeah. And you remember the pizza meal they used to come out with? That's like that cheap ass crust, but it tastes good though. They used to have like a little small meat. It was only coming to medium. But Pizza Hut. I'm glad they got the NFL shit. I'm waiting for the season. I don't give a fuck. I want Marshawn Lynch to come out there talking about I'm only here for stuffed crust instead of fucking I'm here for the interview. I'm only here for stuffed crust. Goddamn it, that's what the fuck. That would be my commercial for him. I'm only here for the stuffed crust. Go check out that new hot medium 2-topping pizza by Marshawn Lynch, the stuffed crust. I want that. Get these motherfuckers on it, and that's what it'll be. But I mean, but truthfully, like if it was like some serious shit, I'm pretty sure, me personally, I would be, you know, if I felt like a company didn't appreciate, or came out and said that they don't want, like that looked like a Tommy Hilfiger shit back in the 90s saying he didn't want black people wearing his clothes or some shit like that. I really couldn't afford, as a kid. My parents weren't about to buy me no damn Tommy. My parents weren't about to buy me no damn Tommy anyway, so it was like, whatever.
Rock with the Tommy Hilfiger he said that shit. I was like, damn, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, so what happens when a black person comes out saying he doesn't want black people to wear his clothes?
Well, he ain't nobody buying his shit.
He got a plug then.
Yeah, like what if what's hot? Like what if Bathing Apes or some shit came out and said that they don't want no brothers on their shit. Yeah, or Fubu.
So see how like Pharrell is like a huge supporter of Bathing Apes and one of the people that helped build it up.
Yeah.
I can't see them like saying that, but
yeah. Or like Fubu. Like if Fubu was like for us, by us. Who's us? Yeah. But that is business. That is business though. So have control of your money. So let's talk about, of course, we couldn't go, you know, we weren't able to go a show without talking about my man. They call him D Tweezy. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker DT. You feel me? Donald Trump has decided he signed off on us bombing Syria with France and the UK. I just want to know, again, there's only so much, you know, that one of y'all can really speak on it. But do you fear a World War III coming up on the horizon because of this?
I don't know.
I kind of got a feeling, man, that it's only a matter of time before it happens. It's too much stuff going on right now. If you look at it, man, like countries are hating. It ain't just us. Like other countries, like don't like each other. They be right beside each other and they fucking hate each other and shit. It's just getting out of hand. And like I was saying a while back, man, like about Japan having all this money because they couldn't like buy planes and guns and bombs. These Korean shit, they were pissing them off. I'm like, y'all don't understand. These motherfuckers were buying shit like crazy once that cap and shit ended on them.
China will take care of Korea if they have to go North Korea.
I'm just saying, like, when you think about stuff like that, when you there firsthand, you see them buying shit up, it's like, yeah, something's gonna go down sooner or later. It's only a matter of time. Somebody gonna get that sleeper.
Yeah, man. I just, you know, again, I just feel like the person that's controlling the shit on our end, I don't think he knows what he's getting us into. Or getting himself into as well.
As of right now, he has like, they say he got lower than a 40% liking approval.
Man, they said something the other week that he was doing better. I don't trust him.
LOL.
I don't trust the polls, man.
That's what's going on in Syria right now, but I mean.
Then again, we don't even know if that Syria shit was real. You know what I'm saying?
Let me break it down for you. But let me tell you a funny Trump supporter story. So I'm at work, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm working with like these with a customer, air crew or whatever, and you know they're sitting there around waiting for like for the folks that they're transporting to be ready, and they come up to the counter and they ask like, you know, is there somewhere we can go like to the lounge or whatever? I'm like, well, you know, I could turn that TV on that's in the lobby for you, and he was like, yeah, I haven't watched the news in a while, you know, watch the news. So I turned to CNN. He was like, "Nah, I don't want to watch it. You know, I don't want to watch none of that, none of the news on there. I don't watch some real news." He said he wanted to watch Fox News. I was like, "Come on, yeah, man." I was like, "Come on, Holmes, come on, bruh." But it was funny. I let it be.
Well, you know, Fox News is always on. You go to being in the military, that's all they got on.
So, I just wanted to share that. But I just feel like he's not. We already know he shouldn't be there. Well, that goes without saying.
Be there, and he ain't gonna be there. Like he ain't getting elected the next term.
Yeah, because he got everybody and their mama ready to vote, man. They got animals ready to vote now. They're gonna use paw prints and shit and say, "Step here." Like that's how much they want this motherfucker out. Like everybody's gonna get a vote. They want all dogs 21 and up. Dogs gotta wait till they're 21. That's gonna be wild, man. But
I know he ain't gonna get another one. If he get another one, I'm done.
Well, it ain't really much. It ain't really much that can really be done to this little daddy. But it's just fun. The more he messes up, the more he makes it hard for his supporters to defend him. To be honest, man, because they came at
it's always funny.
It is because I want to know how. Like I thought you cared about right and wrong. I thought you were talking with common sense, and then there were Trump supporters. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna make sense of a president that's involved in a scandal with a porn star. That's what we're supposed to understand. That's what I'm to understand. You are going to.
In his defense, I'm not gonna say in his defense.
I don't want to hear it. You said that last week. We heard it. We know what you said.
I had something else that.
Go on here. Kick it, man.
Kennedy was messing around with a woman and just So,
hey, are you trying to talk about the Marilyn Monroe?
No, we don't want to talk about Bill Cosby because that's.
No, I was saying Kennedy also was messing around with somebody.
No, Mac was doing the Cosby voice.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Bill Cosby and that Howard Stern looking motherfucker taking him to court.
Oh man, when she said that her book.
No, that was Janice. That was the Bruce Jenner looking woman. We talking about the Howard Stern looking one.
I don't know. I like the Bruce Jenner. I was talking about the Bruce Jenner woman.
Yeah, she's going to court. She does look like, I'm telling you, she look like Howard Stern for real. And that's, I'm not making light of the particular act that she's accusing Bill Cosby of doing, but how she looks, it does make me question Bill Cosby's eyesight. That's for sure.
They said he was going blind at one point.
Well, he was going blind, but damn, you can braille her face. Aren't you able to do that? You can feel that fucking stork nose.
Hey man, maybe back in the day she was cold.
Shit, that motherfucker. If she was cold then, she is melted now.
I can't speak for Mr. Cosby, man.
I don't know. All I know is some of them stories don't add up, especially the one that looked like Bruce Jenner.
I told you we know what be going on.
She said she just changed that. She had that in the book so she could feed her family. In other words,
you'll do anything with some money. I'm just saying, man. She tried to do some change.
If he raped her, first of all, back in those days, way back when Bill Cosby first made it big, them girls talking about he raped him. First of all, Bill Cosby's a black man. A white woman accused a black man of raping her. Guess what? Famous or not, guess what's going to happen to him? So to sit there and say, well, I couldn't say nothing because of my reputation, it's a cop out. That's a bullshit ass cop out right there. You know good and damn well a white woman accused a black man of raping her.
His ass would have been under the jail.
He would have been lynched or some shit like that. There was no question asked. He didn't have that much power to where your freaking reputation as an actress is going to be affected.
They be lying, man. They know they lying, too. That's the whole point of that shit. They lying their ass off. And then you got women, I don't want to say like women, but there's just
they're messing up with women that were. Women that really did have this happen to them, they're messing that up with those women.
Because they already did that, bro. Because a lot of them, they took payouts a long time ago. That's what that shit is. They took payouts for something.
I'm not that desperate to become famous to where I'm doing all of that. No, I'm sorry.
Will you own yourself?
I just want to be famous now, damn it.
Really?
If I gotta hold myself to be famous, I guess I won't.
You don't want to hold yourself to be famous, no.
No.
But they're doing it.
Of course, because they didn't care at the time.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They done gave away their morals and shit. And they feel guilty years later. They feel guilty.
Now, if I know that my ass went to the Playboy Mansion, I know something's going down at the Playboy Mansion. And I better be down for it, too. You don't go to the Playboy Mansion thinking you're just going to sit there and chill and play board games and shit all day. Come on now.
Nah, man, they were playing fucking Clue.
They can play. They can do the bunny hop. The bunny hop. They did that on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They look fun.
Shut up.
They playing against who, man?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Again, like I said, I'm not qualified to question whether or not these women are telling the truth against Bill Cosby. If it does come out that there is substantial evidence against this man, then yeah, and like everybody else, he should go.
They retrialing him, bruh. This shit's stupid.
Well, they tried him for the one that was from 2004.
It's a different case. He got how many cases against him right now?
I guess it damn.
You said what?
How many cases does he have right now?
I think it's just that one from 2004, but they trying to, like, for some reason, tie all the cases, even though I know some of them reached statute of limitations. They should have. Some of them was, like, from, 20 years ago?
Yeah. Well, you know, Mr. Cosby.
He did do something to some of the women, but
That's a damn shame they attack a blind man.
20 years ago?
I know Stevie Wonder nervous as shit right now. He probably tried to touch Diana. He probably tried to touch Diana Ross' ass one time. Florence Ballard, Mary Wells, everybody on the Motown Review. But in all seriousness, I feel like it'll be more. And you know, they did it's so funny how the media works. All that Stormy Daniels stuff kind of got trumped by the Syria talk, and now everybody's like focusing on that. And then the Comey situation, they're trying to see what's going on with that. So we will.
He should have been impeached a long time ago.
Oh, he been.
They fucking impeached Bill Clinton for getting top.
Yeah.
Why is this nigga still here?
Cause he a Republic. He represent for the Republic. You know.
That shit don't even make sense, man. Like, there's so much shit should have been impeached for already.
Yep. Indeed. That's what I'm saying. He's tapped. What we call him?
That's why when they say like people are made president to pass a certain agenda, they already know who they want to be president.
Yeah.
For a certain agenda.
He's a Teflon Don. He's distracting us from something. There's something else going on.
Yeah, they make certain people, they pass certain shit. Certain people supposed to be for a certain agenda. Bush was for war, for oil, and all the rest of this shit.
Talking about that all.
Obama was for.
You talking about old Bush or young Bush?
Yeah, we talking about that all.
I'm like, all these motherfuckers, man, they there for a certain reason.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's a cruel world we live in, man. The world is a ghetto. That's what they say. They say the world is a ghetto. Well, so getting more into some things. What we want to talk about next? The supernatural. Y'all believe in ghosts, demons, and shit like that?
I don't know. I do and I don't. I do.
You do and you don't. Have you ever seen a ghost?
I have.
Me too. I saw a ghost.
My mind playing tricks is because I was half asleep though, so I don't know if it really was.
I saw like what was considered a ghost. I saw like an orb or some shit. It looks like a I don't know. It looks like a fly running across the screen, but apparently it was like a gang of them. It's like maybe like at least 50 spirits, I want to say, in St. Augustine, you know, the oldest city in Florida, and they say that place is loaded with spirits. And you know, me and my lady up there, and sure enough, man, it was it flew across the screen. I was like, what in the Feezy is happening? And then to top it off, those very same things that I saw up there, I saw in my own house. So it's like if this is what they're saying is a ghost, then they're in here too. And I'm gonna say that they don't pay me rent either. So that's another reason to be upset about it. But in all seriousness, these orbs, they it can creep you out. It don't really bother me none because ain't nobody's trying to possess me or anything. So like demons, that's a whole nother ball game. And we all got our demons in a sense. But yeah, I would say, yeah, I don't know whether ghosts are real or whatever. If they say that was a ghost, then that's a ghost. So I mean, it's nothing to really believe in. But if that was a ghost, then that was a ghost. What we saw, and it didn't bother me. So I ain't really worried about that. But Jeffrey, what about you, man? You ever seen a ghost?
I seen shit I can't explain. I know there's evil people in the world, so. And then it's the fact that I've been on flights where they say I've seen shit when I'm flying in the air, and I'm like, man, what the fuck is this? Like, you flying for so long in the air? Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Where's that guy that used to do all the
flying like C-130s?
Oh yeah, that type of thing.
AC-130s and the helicopters and 53. I've seen shit. I be like, man, I don't know what it is.
I've heard that stuff since I was a kid about
and
that.
And you just be like, I'm gonna leave that shit alone, and I'm gonna go about my business, going to the front. Like, you taking a piece of something in the back. So I just be like, whatever, man.
Y'all heard about that, right? They used to tell stories when he was maintenance.
Where is where's that dude that did Mind Freak and shit?
Mind Freak?
You remember that show Mind Freak? He used to do all them fucking magic tricks. Yeah, crazy ass walking up.
I put it like this, man. I think there's good people in the world, so there has to be demons. There has to be people that's so evil that they could be considered to have a demon or demons in them. Like, they gotta be people that's like that bad, because there's people that's supposedly that good. You know what I'm saying?
I do kind of believe in ghosts. My daughter.
You see them every day.
My daughter sees from what she tells me, she sees a particular individual. Just recently, actually yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yeah. She was telling me how somebody was standing behind her. I'm not gonna name that person.
I ain't playing that game with y'all. I ain't playing that game with y'all. You better tell my niece stop playing.
Yeah, she said it was standing behind her, and then when I was hugging her, she was like, you gotta be careful because you squishing and so-and-so. And I was like, what?
It's like that. What's that movie? Amityville Horror.
I know. I haven't seen it. Hopefully it wasn't like that, but yeah, it was a relative. But I was kind of shocked, that she would say that.
Yeah, well, if it was who I think it is, I've seen that happen at my grandma's house, where I saw my grandfather, like the room that he died in. It's like 4 a.m, and I saw like a silhouette of him walking from there to go to the bathroom at my grandma's house. And
bro, man, we had one of them. My parents had one of them. Not parents, but my great grandma at my mom's house.
Yeah.
They had one of them wakes where the person is dead and still in the house.
Oh yeah, they put him in a room.
Man, you talking about some shit?
Yeah, I saw my biological dad's house when I was staying.
I was like, nah, bro. And they made us stay there, man. Like, everybody stayed there. I'm like, yo, y'all don't do that with me, man.
I saw a little boy in a rocking chair in the corner. My biological dad, they lived in this old ass house. It was passed down from the family. And one night I woke up, there was a little boy in a rocking chair just waving at me. And I was like, what the hell? So a few days later, they mentioned that there was a boy that died or something. And I was like, shit. Yeah, I think I saw him. It was scary.
But it is what it is, man. You don't get them kind of entities, that kind of power, bro.
It wasn't evil. I don't think it was evil.
I don't even care. I ain't got time for you giving no power to no entities, man.
From what I've always been told is if you see something like that, there's somebody here that they never, I guess they have something they didn't finish or something like that. But I've heard a lot of stuff, you know. I've heard from relatives, you know, say like, oh, yeah, so you turn on a computer all the time and start typing and they stop. We told them to stop and this and that. And I'd be like, what? Crazy. Scary. Yeah.
Well, you know, ghosts and ghosts. Let the ghosts go. So, that is kind of wild. So we're gonna close up on this last topic. I want to talk about insecurities. You know what I'm saying? And like again, it's the thing that makes us most vulnerable. But I just kind of wanted to, touch on that just a little bit. If y'all have like any type of insecurity, you know what I mean? Like I would say, for instance, for me, my insecurity, I'm insecure about being loved, like not getting the type of love that I give off to people. You know what I'm saying? Like the type of shit that I'll do for somebody, not getting that in return, or someone for someone to, I don't know, just up and leave, whether that's a friend, whether that's a love, like a significant other, or even, I would say even family, like being left for dead type feeling, you know what I'm saying? Or really just like making the wrong decision in life, because again, everything in life is like the road goes forward. I mean, they say you go backwards or whatever, but it's just like a detour. You know what I'm saying? Like the road of life just keeps going. It's a drive, it's a journey to the grave. We're all on our own journeys to the graves, and some get there quicker than others based off decisions they make in life, especially with diet. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, and then just being in a certain place at a certain time. But I just I don't know. Those are the things I commonly think about, just making those decisions, like being or not being or especially like in my situation of being I will say a father. You know what I'm saying? Like me not being the dad that my daughter feels she needs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my biggest insecurities. Like I always feel like I can do more, if that makes sense to anyone. Having that placed upon me is like something that really sticks out to me, being feeling insecure in the sense of that. Like I know for sure that whatever I have I would give to my daughter and any future kid, but it's just that feeling you get, like you ask yourself, like, are you doing enough? You know what I'm saying? But that's some of the things I'm insecure about in my life. But I'll go sugar booger. What's something that you're kind of insecure about?
Usually within myself, I always failing is one. Failure at eating everything is one of my biggest insecurities, I guess you could say.
Don't worry, baby. You're just looking at it.
Shut up.
Okay.
No, for real though. Like being a wife, a mother, and not just that. Career-wise, I mean, sometimes I'll be like, am I, doing the best? Am I? Is there more? Like maybe I'm not good enough. I don't know. I always, beat myself up over stuff like that. So it's a lot of insecurities that I have right now. Mainly with being a mother, being a wife. Hoping that
I'm not gonna say a cruel joke.
Please don't. That I make the right decisions and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Well,
What about you, Jeff?
It affects us all.
What about you, Jeff? Is that right?
Man, being too nice.
Facts.
What the hell?
Facts.
That's why I don't like people to try to abuse me being nice. So I'm on extra guard all the time.
Yeah. To quote one of my,
even when it comes, I'm the complete opposite of Mac, basically. Even when it comes to like Phoenix or whatever, man, I can't be too nice at her because I want to be soft. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like the
And I can't be nice to other people because I don't want them to try to abuse me.
Yep. To quote one of my favorite people in the world, hashtag facts, hashtag facts. When it comes to that, man, I can definitely relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tough, man. It really is. It's really tough.
And that's another reason why, like, I feel I don't give people. I know I don't a lot of the times, which is messed up. I don't give people a fair enough shake.
Mm-hmm.
I go in for like ultra judgment mode before I even meet them because I'm constantly trying to break people down, man. I'm constantly trying to figure out how they are, how they react. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be like played. You know what I'm saying? That goes for anything. That should be for anybody. I'm like, and I see it as like a good thing and a bad thing because there's some people who just get turned off by that. Like, man, why you so mean all the time or whatever? But hey, that's how I'm brought up.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want nobody using you and stuff. You don't want nobody trying to get over. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's a rough one, you know, cause people ain't shit, really, you know.
See, and that's what I'm saying. I would rather be on extra guard and not too nice than me to be nice and get played at all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Like for someone to lie to you to your fucking face about something like I don't know. Like something so serious is like a miracle, a blessing being brought into this world is like beyond me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not something you want to joke about. You know what I'm saying? Or even lie about. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that I would say that used to like worry me, and I'm kind of like shaking that because I'm in a far better I'll say situation for myself in life. But there's a lot of things that cause a lot of you get trauma in a sense, like a form of like PTSD in a sense. But it's just one day at a time, man. But in all honesty, man, when you got folks that just they got love for you, and you know who those folks are. They don't want shit in return, man. I know for a fact, like. My big bro, Karoon Bay, like I was in a bad spot at one point in time in North Carolina. It was very dark. I was depressed. I was isolated. I was, I had a lot of dark thoughts about, not wanting to be myself anymore. I want to go as much as like suicide or anything like that, but just like the effort that I would give every day of being me. It just wasn't there, and like I really financially I was fucked. I miscalculated my budget where I was living at the time. I took a pay cut for the job up there, and like it was almost Christmas time, I believe, and like my big bro, he just was like, yo, I'm gonna get you a PlayStation 3. I'm like, man, I don't got nothing to give. You know what I'm saying? But that's just real shit. I mean, and a lot of people might be like, wow, yeah, he gave you a game system, but that was money. You know what I'm saying? That's half of rent for some people. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker just dropped that on me like it was nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And I would do if I had it, I would do the same thing for him. Obviously Eb. My niece, Phoenix, I do whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that type of love. It's just rare that you find that shit, you know what I mean? And you're not supposed to be giving your love away just to anybody anyway. That's what makes it so precious, you know what I'm saying? And it's just hard trying to read motherfuckers, especially nowadays, like with the social media era and shit like that, because people can be two different fucking people, you know what I mean? And so, you just stay aware. And that's just life, you know what I'm saying? Continue to love you. I would say love everyone around you that you do love as hard as you can for as long as you can, And when you get to that point in the road where somebody got to get out the car, one monkey don't stop no show. Always know that. It's like a horror movie. I hate to say it, but like, how like when people get killed in horror movies, nobody just like sits for days on end like crying over the fact that this person just got killed. That person gets killed and they move on to the next run. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta look at shit like sometimes folks just come in your life to teach you. Everybody comes into your life to teach you something, and you gotta take that shit and you gotta roll. You know what I'm saying? Like some people are there for the long run, some people are gonna be there for the short term, but everybody's teaching you something. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned love from those closest to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's something that I don't take for granted. You know, like anybody I've ever said I love you to, man, I meant that shit. And that's even to this day. I don't care if, you know, we had a falling out, whatever it is, but you know, if I was there, if I ever told you I love you, that was the truth, and it always will be that way. So, you know, I definitely know what it's like to not be able to, to feel like you don't want to be too nice because motherfuckers will take advantage of that shit.
Yeah.
And you really do want to give people. You wish you could see it. You know, like you could see it coming. Like have somebody on their forehead and you got like an X-ray vision or some shit, or like read a mind like the Terminator. Like, oh, this nigga ain't up to no good. Oh, okay, I don't fuck with you. Or she just out, you know, for a lifestyle. You know, she don't really care about you. You know, she doing this, she doing that, she monitoring you and shit. But I digress. And these are just things I notice I pick up in life. But hey, that is life. So love those that you feel you can trust, because you need both. Love and trust go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? And it's like for you to truly love somebody, you would have to trust them in a sense. I won't say trust nobody 100% because everybody's flawed in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know who you can you know who you can trust enough. I will say that. Just know who you can trust enough. Take that. You have to take that for what it's worth, because again, people do fuck up. You know, it's a celebrity storyline, but yeah, Tristan fucked up. He fucked up. He fucked up right before his girlfriend had a baby too. So and he's on a higher platform, a bigger profile, but it don't matter what people say, man. They don't really care. People do not really care about it. I mean, there are some real Chloe fans, like that really do feel like, that they know Chloe, but most of y'all motherfuckers don't care. You don't care. You didn't know Tristan Thompson until this happened, to be honest. But I die fucking grass. But Sugar Booger, it's that time for that rant, so I hope you got something you want to run down to these folks.
She don't have one.
Hey, this is for the people in the gym. I'll do a gym rant. Gym rant.
She ain't got no rant.
Shut up.
She don't go to the gym, so this don't apply.
This is for the gym rant. This is the gym rant. When I do go to the gym, what I hate the most is when people bother me and try to compare me to other folks. Y'all need to stop that. You see somebody working out by themselves, leave them alone. You ain't no expert. I had a dude in the gym one time. I was pregnant at the time, and I was working out. I was doing kettlebells, swings. He was telling me how to do kettlebells. Now, mind you, I had somebody I was already working out with that knew what he was doing. And this guy gonna come up observing me, like I didn't ask him for his opinion, but tell me how to do kettlebells. And I said, well, I'm carrying a kid, this and that, so I'm gonna do my workout this way. Oh, well, so is my wife. First of all, I don't give a damn about your wife. I'm not her. Move it along. So for all you gym experts, if you're not really like a trainer or anything, shut up and let people work out.
Fuck you and your wife. How about that?
Yeah, and I usually just go to the gym to stare. That's it. I'm a looker, so I stare. But I'm not gonna bother nobody. Even if I see you doing something stupid with the weights, I'm not gonna bother you. I'll let you do something stupid with you can press on. Leave people alone, you gym rats, and clean off the damn equipment.
Well,
nasty,
that's what it is, man. All right.
Wait for shit.
Hey, you heard her. You heard that rant. You see how Suge get down. Suge ain't bullshitting with you now.
When you use the equipment, you clean it off yourself.
That's why your ass is sick all the damn time.
Clean it off. I clean it off before I get home.
All right. Well,
That's your fault. You want want to use it, then you clean it off.
Put it on the treadmill.
All right. Well, Jeff, man, what's up music wise, man? Cardi B, Nick.
I know, man. Last thing I purchased was Weekend EP.
Yeah.
Been listening to that Weekend. I had a question, man. If there was someone right now who you would consider, let's just say they found out that MJ had a long lost child musically. Who would it be?
The closest to Michael Jackson right now in this very minute. I mean, he sounded like him a little bit on that shit with Daft Punk on his last album, but the Weekend I'm talking about. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing for me would be like.
That would probably be.
I would think like musically it'd probably be like Weekend, dance wise, or probably like Chris Brown. But
I say Chris both. Chris. The only issue.
It would be Bruno Mars. I was like, how would it be Bruno Mars?
Nah, Bruno Mars is James Brown and Sam and Jackie Wilson. He's both of them fused together. But if I had to give that Michael Jackson pass to anybody, like torch wise, or who could even hold it, Christopher Brown, of course. And the thing is, he's actually Michael in his 90s years right now, with like cases and us questioning what the fuck is he doing to his skin and his body. Like, this motherfucker is turning into the Crypt Keeper. Have y'all seen Chris Brown? Have y'all seen Chris Brown? He look like, now you see people with all them veins in their feet when they they got like real skinny ass feet, and you see veins everywhere. Like between them tattoos and shit, he's starting to look like a fucking, it looks like a crackhead's foot. Motherfucker is skint there. But I feel, Chris Brown is probably the closest. Yeah, give it to Chrissy. Chrissy can get it. Chrissy can get that title of being the closest to Mike. But Bruno, man, Bruno is that motherfucker puts on a show, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's like the only thing that he doesn't do that's like James Brown-esque was probably like, I don't know, standing up for like rights and shit like that. But from a stage presence, a stage reference, yeah, he's got that, man. He's good. He's got to talk like Quincy Jones. He's got it, man. He's good. He's good, man. He gets on the stage, he spins.
Quincy Jones versus like Michael Jackson with like Michael Jackson.
Like, oh yeah, man. Yeah, Michael's just amazing. He did Thriller, man. He's good, man.
Yo, look that up, yo. Where it's like Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson arguing in the studio, yo. It's just hilarious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you put the record down, man. I don't feel like doing it, man. Nope, whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
Hey, put some kicking stuff in the phone.
Like, hey, I'm gonna need you to redo that, sing that back over. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect. It's just so funny, man.
Yeah, I want Mickey Mouse, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, and who else got a squeaky ass voice? I don't know. Oh, that chick Miss Chalet or whatever. Yeah, get Miss Chalet in there. I want all them on three-way. They should do like a skit where Quincy Jones calls up Michael Jackson and tells him he's gonna tell on him for what he did to them kids, and Miss Chalet get on there. I heard about it too, and that should be funny. Yeah, but yeah, Cardi, the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj thing. I heard Nicki's like recent singles, Barbie Tings. It's pretty good. I won't lie to you, like lyrically. So the thing is, with this Cardi B shit and this Nicki Minaj thing, in the court of public opinion, no one gives a damn about what Nicki talking about. Cardi's popular right now. Nicki can rap circles around Cardi B, but it don't matter because we were talking about it off air. I mean, Joe Budden and Drake got into a lyrical battle, and people had nerve to say that Drake body Joe Budden.
Right.
Suck a fat.
Watch that nigga like dirty laundry.
Suck a fat baby's balls. Joe Budden is that guy when it comes to lyrics, man. You're not seeing him. I'm sorry, but again, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Royce is a beast. But nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the society we live in. They don't give a fuck about that. They could care less if like literally Kendrick Lamar could probably I don't know, Kendrick and Drake, that's a little too close. But like anybody, you just give like, let's just say Lord Jamar came out and he made a dope ass diss record towards Drake or Young Thug or any of these motherfuckers like doing that kissing shit. Not saying Drake does. I'm talking about like more so Young Thug, like calling people his boo and all that shit. And he comes out and rips in the shred. He comes out and rips that dude to shreds lyrically. They would still rock with Young Thug.
Yeah.
That's just the point of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like at least like for me, me personally, I feel like Nicki's gonna have her fan base. You know what I'm saying? But as far as her, is there room for both of them? I do feel like it's that way. But nobody's gonna let it be. But nobody. See, the thing is, go ahead, Jeff. I'll let you talk first.
They have killed hip hop rap over the years have killed the like female like. It used to be more than one dominant female. You had like Roxanne, you had MC Light, you had like Queen Latifah doing one time. There used to be like tons of dominant like female rappers, right?
Yeah.
90s you had Kim, you had Foxy, you had Lauryn Hill, you had people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they made it into this gigantic competition. Like when it came into the early 2000s, at one point you had like Gangsta Boo, you had Trina, you had like all these other females, and I think during that time frame is where they made it like a huge competition. It was a competition in the 90s with Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown because they really didn't like each other. But it's turned into like so much of a competition. Other female rappers diss other female rappers, and they only leave room for one. Whenever a female rapper comes out, she got quarrels with somebody else. And then the ones who actually don't give a shit about that kind of stuff, who actually can bar their way through, they get overlooked. Like, have you seen that shit? Was it me and you that was talking about it? How they were saying how yeah, it was me and you. What's the girl from North Carolina, Rhapsody? It was like Rhapsody don't look good, but
yeah,
Rhapsody can rap her fucking ass off.
Dog.
A lot of that shit is judged off looks.
Real shit. Rhapsody is the rawest out right now. I'm sorry.
And when you think about shit like that, and you say shit like that, it's like you don't hear that much about her because these motherfuckers, they judge rap off of females now by looks.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. Like back in the day, like Lauryn Hill looked good, but she was fucking. She could rap. She could sing. She's just hella talented, man. And like they destroyed that shit, man. They destroyed. I hate to say it, man, but I'm like, after she dropped, it all became like sexualized. I don't know who fucking. Maybe it was Trina. I know Lil' Kim and them dropped way before Lauryn Hill did. But at some point, they felt like they couldn't compete with her. Or females like that, because you remember they had Rod Digger at one point. Rod Digger was lyrical.
Yeah. She
used to rap with like, if you go back, she used to rap with like Eminem. What was the group called? The Outsiders. All those motherfuckers used to rap together. I mean, at some point, man, they just destroyed. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to describe this shit. It's just saddening, man. Like, I look at that shit now. And how many fucking like real rap groups you got except for the Migos, bro? I'm trying to think. Outkast, we can't even count them because they don't even rap. They ain't together. Really, nothing's been put out. Player Circle broke up. You just got 2 Chainz now. Where's the rap groups, bro?
Yeah, you're right, man.
Except for people from our generation, like the Wu still making music and shit. But where's the Redman and Myths? Where's the, like, I thought the Rat Pack was going to be a group with, your boy Logic, what's the other dude?
Big Limbo.
Drizzy, whatever, Drizzy Wright and some other motherfuckers.
Yeah, Big Limbo.
They were going to be, the last rap group I ran into was what, Slaughterhouse? What the fuck is the rap groups?
Yeah, Big Limbo is another guy in the Rat Pack. Yeah, you're at Logic, Big Limbo.
Drizzy Wright, Logic. Yeah, but what happened to the rap groups, bruh?
Like, they don't care, man. They don't give. I'm telling you, bro. It's like it's not they won't allow it. They won't allow it, man.
I found myself the one rap group I listened to, because they used to be the Clips. That was a good rap group.
Yeah.
I listened to what's some niggas I listened to? They got I think they got a Detroit or some shit.
Slum Village.
Nah, not Slum Village, man. It's a newer group, man. Newer niggas, man. What's they fucking name?
Mm-hmm. What?
The only one I do listen to Step Brothers though. They
Lil Brother coming back out. They coming back out with something soon.
Giovanni, and that other nigga. What's that nigga name?
Yeah, Lil Brother coming out real soon though, man.
Hopefully, shit.
We need it. We need that right now.
I don't even count super groups like Rick Ross group where they got that's a fucking label basically, man.
You talking about triple cheese, lettuce, tomatoes.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, like Maybach music. I don't really count that shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybach music really don't fucking count. You know, if it's a fucking label with a bunch of niggas on it, it don't count as a group. I'm going through my iPod looking for recent fucking rap groups. Bro, you see how sad this shit is? Hell, the last fucking, like, I can't even count that because they in a group. Like, 21 Savage and fucking, what's that nigga name that dropped the Ric Flair drip and shit?
Yeah.
Like, ASAP Mob, you can consider that a group, I guess. ASAP Mob, but I ain't seen an R Future album in a while, so I can't even say them motherfuckers. Man, they TV show used to be good as shit, too.
Yeah. Well,
I can't even see one, man.
Yeah. It ain't one. You're not gonna find it. But anyway, dog, you know what I'm saying? Let's we'll go ahead. We'll talk about this on the locker room. We're gonna have to talk about this shit more on the locker room. And we'll pick up right where we left off. But Ab, you got anything you want to add before we leave?
Yeah, stepped out for the moment, so nah, she ain't got nothing.
Alright, cool. Well, you know, we obviously, you know, we know how we feel about our hip hop and how protective we are of it, and we won't conform to the bullshit. So you know, from those, you know, for everyone out there that, you know, has been listening to us for like the last, almost 2 years now, man, doing this thing, you know, we're gonna move up a little bit further with this shit. And we just appreciate y'all rocking with us, you know what I'm saying? And that's right, Fee, you know, I want you to say I want you to tell everybody we out when I close it out. But she
downstairs now, man. I'm gonna say y'all be out.
I bet, yeah, you know. So from Romy Mac and Karumbe, let them know how we feel, bro.
Hey man, we out.
Yeah, fuck y'all.